I'm like, look, Ma, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You gotta be quiet. Keep this all.
It's quiet time. You know, some of these are just,
Disturbing.
it's more than disturbing. It's the people in some of these. The problem is there's so many things to do with children that it's just wild.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna
Hey,
move
fools.
me. Sorry.
Hi, how are you? Maggie! I'm doing well. Hi, Ben. Hey, Tiff, how are you? Oh, yeah, Fools is over here. Mm-hmm. Dane, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, J Dude +2. Did JJ get a lady and a baby? J Dude +2. Oh, I need to know Jay's background to now. I need to know what's going on. We haven't seen Jay in a long time. JJ went into the military. I know that.
Yeah, kid. Proud of you.
Yeah, but he received Count, how are you? Long time no talk. I know. I've got Fools in here. Let's see how quiet he'll be when we do a crime live. Henry! No, Henry, I just got here. I haven't seen JJ in a while. Big Worm! How are you, Big Worm? I know. He went into the military, but did you see his username? It says JDude +2. Maybe he's having babies. Are you looking at the chat?
No.
Oh, well, then I guess you won't say hi to anyone then. Because people are saying hi to you.
Oh. Hi, everybody.
Fools is not a very good...
I wasn't trying to be distracted. I'm trying to be
What's
here
up?
and support.
Hey, 99, how are you? We have conspiracy talk and crime talk, if you'd like to talk about that. I personally have been going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole. And in fact, I found a poster that I'm going to order off of the Amazon, even though Jeff Bezos and I are on a breakup. There is a poster, and it is the coolest thing. Hi, Destiny. It is the coolest thing because, you know, the e-files, right?
I'm turning it down.
The e-files. This person made this video, and they're like, "You're here," and it's this tiny. Lala, how are you? I appreciate you, Lala. Thank you, Vincent. Jeff is a douche. He is. Jeff and I are on a breakup. We are on a breakup, and I don't want to talk to him, but I have to because this poster. Anyway, this poster is a regular size poster. Yes, we're talking about the e-files for a second. And they show this poster, and it's like, "You're here," and it's like Pizzagate, Epstein Island, and then they pan out, and it's this ginormous poster of all these conspiracy theory rabbit holes. I have to go down. Lala, so good to see you. I'm from Vegas. Hello from Idaho. Hell yeah, posters rule. This poster is going to keep me up at night. So we are going to neon signs.
Yeah, it's a Ouija board.
We're not getting a Ouija board.
Poster Ouija board.
No, I don't want that. I don't want anything that signifies Ouija of anything at all. I'm new to chat. Well, I appreciate you. I like stepping. Said hi. Well, there's your Jeff. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Well, hello, David. How are you? How are you? Good to see all you good folks. So I don't know what conspiracies you want to talk about, but the Gitmo that I was, I'll never be able to recover. Supported to strive. Oh, I know. Vincent, I know. It's been a thing that I've been looking at, and I know that I'm already desensitized because I read a lot of crime articles. So it's almost like my brain doesn't want to wrap around the fact that those things are legitimately happening all over the world. Hey guys, how was your trip? Oh, it was terrible. We lost everything. We lost it all. The title to the cars. No, I'm kidding. we lost it all. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Bullet, it's terrible. Hello, I'm live again. I'm here. I'm back. Did you hear the guy that made the song? No. No, Destiny, I did not. Hello, Dana. Good to see you, my love. How are you? Mark, thank you. Sorry. My YouTube decided it didn't like me, and it likes to shut down when I talk about things that I shouldn't talk about. So they don't call it Rich City for nothing. Yeah, that's true, huh? Are you 21? Barely. Barely 21. Thank you for pointing it out. Anyway, if you are new here, I do want to forewarn you, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I talk about crime. Usually I look at, do I have any advice for weight loss? Stay away from
Bread.
Stay away from bread. Let fools tell you. Crime?
What do you want to know?
What's the discussion? Enron, I'm going to
I'm
tell you here in
down-
just a minute.
What?
Detective
18
Miller!
pounds?
Mike, good to see you. Hello. Hi, Caitlin. Fools has lost how many pounds?
18.
Fools has lost 18 pounds. Couple things. He stopped drinking alcohol. Dana says, hi, Fools.
Hello, darling.
You know who Dana is, right?
No.
Dana is Crazy's wife.
Oh,
Yes.
that Dana. Hi. What was it?
He
Denali
knows.
Diamond Dana. There you go.
It's damn it.
No, it's Denali Diamond
Oh,
Dana.
that's right. That's right. Denali Diamond Dana. That's right. Yeah, because Fool's got me a birthday gift. And Crazy, of course, knew exactly what was up.
Oh, it's
And I said,
Zabuli.
that's because he has a Dana. So, of course, he knows. Of course, Crazy knows he has a Dana. That Dana, yeah. Moderation is key. It's true. He stay away from breads, anything with soy, right?
Yep.
So he's really reading the ingredients and really paying attention to what he's consuming. So
She saw,
Ezekiel
or she
bread is the heck?
purchased
I make my own bread.
like whole wheat tortillas or something. And the list of ingredients was insane on something that's supposed to be healthy. So stay away from bread, yeast specifically.
So you can't have a sandwich.
Nope.
Hold on. I make my own bread, and my bread doesn't have soy. So plenty of extra yeast. Yeah. Well,
If you want a
You have
rabbit
to.
hole, go down
always read the labels. It's true.
the rabbit hole of American bread, because bread in America isn't even considered food in other countries.
If you've been listening to all the warnings and the things that they've been talking about that have either feces in it or microplastics, even your salt, your table salt, your table salt. I can speak, I swear. I am sober, I promise you. Even your table salt has microplastics in it. Is alcohol mostly water weight or actually fat? Well, it's a little bit of everything. It's got a lot of sugar. Yeast turns to sugar. And I'll tell you, what I was drinking was straight sugar. So there is that.
Depends on the alcohol.
Kentucky Fried Conspiracies. Use lettuce as your bread if you want a sandwich. That's right, Dakota. Hi, Dakota.
Where do we have Jimmy John's?
Yeah, I'm definitely not. What are your pronouns? Ma'am, Miss
Normal.
Ma'am, Rainy, and Madame. I'm a lady. I guess whatever you feel like you need to call me. I've been called way worse, I'm sure. So I'm sure whatever it is you decide to call me, I've been called worse. So anyway, back to it. Carbs convert to sugar as well. That's right. Queen. Oh, thank you, Dana. All right, if you you're on their air sign isn't on. Let me tell you why, Brad. I'm going to tell you. Can I show you real quick why it's not on? Here's the problem with my on the air sign. I'm upset because I purchased this just so I can be, cool and fancy with this on the air sign. And it's all blurry. It kind of just looks like a blob. It's not very legible from there. So that's why I don't have it on.
Hold on.
See what I mean? Looks good. Does it look good? Can you see it? Can you read it?
Nope.
You can't read it. You read it. Is Kate here? Hi, Kate. You can't really read it. It's just a white blob. The king is here. Okay. So that's why I don't have it turned on. It's backwards. Well, you're backwards. Who sent a thing? Did I miss something? No. It's backwards for the camera. I know. But that's why, because you can't really, you can't read it. Anyway, it's hard to read. I know. Okay, anyway. My friends, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, also welcome. I appreciate you. Do I like rock and roll? I love rock and roll. How else are we supposed to know you're on the air? Huh. Exactly. We're screwed. We're screwed, Brad. We're screwed. I talk about crime. Typically, I will find some articles on the Google machine and I will read them to you. They are what I like to call cold reads, meaning I see a title, it looks a little catchy. You should put on a leather jacket. Well, I'm wearing a sweatshirt because it's 36 degrees outside. And even though I'm inside, we don't wear leather jackets inside. Blake! Hello. Can you see my messages? I can now. Anyway, we do a cold read, which means I'm pulling articles off the Google machine and we read them. Well, I read them to you. And you get to hear about crime that's going on in the U.S. outside of the e-files and outside of the administration and outside of the old lady that's missing right now, because that's what the news is talking all about. So, hello. What do you think of Israel? Well, no comment. How about that?
Any tips to go from a civilian to a straight gangster asking for a friend?
Tattoos. If you want to be a gangster, you need tattoos. Preferably the big neck tattoo. And then a really big one on your back. And then you need to have, don't take this personal to anyone in the chat right now. You need to have something that says respect in like cursive script writing, or loyalty. That'll make you gangster. The Bayou Bodies. Oh. Dana, I'm supposed to look up the Bayou. I'm supposed to do it. I'm supposed to look it up. I have a little sticky note here. Even Worm told me to look up stuff. Still haven't done it. About to go get some right now. Loyalty and respect. You got to do that. That way when you go like this, or in Old English letters. That's the only way to be a gangster. Gangsters in the hood. Easy. How are you? Okay, anyway. So trigger warning. If crime bothers you, this is not the place for you. I appreciate you anyway, but it's just not the place. What about knuckle tats? Yeah, you need to do that. It needs to say Vida Loca or Loco, whatever works. Hi, how are you? I made it! Simba, how are you? Or just wear saggy pants. Saggy pants. Depends on what kind of gangster you're trying to be. What part of the world are you in? Then we could go from there. Knuckles taken bookworm. Hi, Jack. How are you? Okay. Let me get to it. Otherwise, we'll just be looking at this chat all day long and we'll be talking nonsense because we are, Brad, if you're here, we're on the air. Click, we're on. So let's talk about shitty people and the things they do. Thank you, Simba. Let's do that. Well, hi, Ultra. How are you? No tramp stamps. Pam's right. You cannot, if you have a tramp stamp, you are not gangster. You're not. I'm Zane. Well, hello, Zane. Let's do that. Yes, Jenna, let's do that. The tramp stamp. What did they say? I saw someone said tramp stamps are coming back. And I apologize to anyone that has one of those. I don't. The tattoos I have are on my arms and that's it.
What's the guy goes, I wonder if there's a bee out there with a tattoo of a fat white chick on his lower back.
A butterfly. If there's a... I'll have my 6 accounts. I appreciate you so much. That lady. Josh, how are you? How do I get a girlfriend? Don't. They're bad news. Most of them are.
Wait 20 years till they get the hoeing out of their
A
tits.
tramp stamp is the ultimate red flag. They say the septum piercing is too. That's what I've heard. Just saying. I've never had a septum piercing, so I don't know. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for some crime, my friends?
Are you ready?
Because we're going to talk about crime. I'm not your parent. I can't control what you do. As a mother, I hope you don't have a problem. Yes, that's true. Thank you, Kate. That's very kind of you. A good woman behind a man makes him unstoppable. That's true, Jack. That is very true. And it goes the other way, too. I like living dangerously. Let's fucking go. I'm done. Okay. Trigger warning. All right. So as I said, we're going to talk about crime. If crime bothers you, we're going to talk about murder. We're going to talk about terrible things that people are doing in the U.S. right now. So you have been warned ahead of time. We are going to try not to talk about children. If we talk about children, I'll give you a better warning. Fair? Fair. All right. The title reads, "We need you to put a fat cow down. Woman conspired with 2 men to kill her 71-year-old mother over a custody dispute." Are you ready? A Pennsylvania woman and her accomplice allegedly convinced a teenager to fatally shoot her 71-year-old mother in the head over the custody of her special needs son. Hi, Pam. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Melissa Fox Beacom, who is 51, and Matthew Jason Bates, who is 20, are on trial for the death of Alice Robson in St. Clair Township Police Department, a Pittsburgh suburb. Both are charged with homicide, conspiracy, and solicitation. Prosecutors allege Bates provided the trigger man, then 18-year-old Robert Patrick Jack, with the gun. According to Jack, Miss Melissa said, "We need you to put a fat cow down." That was her mom she was talking about. Robson was the full-time caregiver to Fox, the special needs' son, who was in need of 24-hour care. Fox Beacom and Robson, who was also the boy's grandmother, were sparring over custody of the boy. Melissa allegedly had Bates, her daughter's then boyfriend, and Jack go to Robson's home on December 11th of 2023 with orders to kill the victim. Jack allegedly shot Robson twice in the head with the help of Bates. And with the help of Bates, hid her body in a crawl space underneath the home. Bates is set to testify against his co-defendants. His case remains ongoing, and prosecutors said he will still be held accountable for his actions. Let's see. So St. Clair Township Police Department on December 13th, 2023, after home health workers found the special needs boy at home alone and Robson nowhere to be found. I guess the woman had been missing for 2 days before they found where she was. And the particular website that I use, their editors are crap, their journalism is crap. So that's how that little article ended. But it sounds like they are currently in the middle of that court hearing. So in 2023, she hired, oh my gosh, you should see these people. Hired these people to do it. She didn't go to the life insurance policy, she didn't do it. Well, Brad, the mom wanted custody because if you see what the actual mom looked like, she probably wasn't a good mom. She was probably out doing drugs and stupid things. Honest, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. What 99? Brad said hi. He left me all alone. Well, Brad, mine too. So, there's that. All right, let's move on to the next one. I need a little drink of my Red Bull. Thank you, Honest. Honest, thank you again. All right. She was disrespectful. Man stabbed his friend with benefits 22 times after she talked to another dude, then texted the woman's daughter to tell her what he did. Ew, look at that man. He's gross.
Up with him.
He's gross. I wouldn't even swipe right on that. Is it swipe right? Swipe left.
I have no idea.
If I'm looking at the screen, is it left? It's swipe right. Swipe right, I think. I appreciate you, Honest. Thank you. Can we see? Yeah, hold on. Let me get out of this. Just make sure I don't dox myself, because I've already been doxed before. You want to see? Here he is. Look at that sexy beast right there. That is her. That is him. It's swipe right. Thanks, Brad. All right, back to it. I'm like, yep, that is him. And look, who am I to judge, right? Everyone has their own taste, their own flavor, so it is what it is. Always look a bit off. They always do, right? All right. What was that? Dana. He definitely was just swiping right until someone took the bait. Probably. Honest, thank you. All right. A Wisconsin man allegedly stabbed a woman he was living with after she tried to leave the apartment they shared. Mile Dukic, we're going to call him Dukic, 39, was arrested on Thursday after Milwaukee Police Department officers responded to the apartment in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that he shared with 44-year-old Amanda Verisco. According to a criminal complaint, police were let into the apartment by Dukic and found Verisco on the floor, unconscious and not breathing. The responding officer stated that he attempted CPR on her, but she was already dead. Police said Dukic told the officer, "I didn't want to do it." According to the complaint, Verisco's daughter and her boyfriend were the first ones to try to get into the apartment. Police said Verisco's daughter told them she received texts from Dukic in which he told her that he killed her mother. In the text, Dukic said she was disrespectful and mean, and she was talking to another dude on the phone. During her phone call with the other men, she told Dukic to shut the up. Dukic told Verisco's father, "I think she's dead." The daughter's boyfriend was with her when she received the text on Thursday night, and the couple immediately went to their mother's apartment after calling 911. The boyfriend told police that when he tried to get Dukic to open the door and let them inside, he said, "I already told you, she's gone. I'm not letting you in." What country is this? This is America. This is America, right here. Welcome to America. In Wisconsin, the state Wisconsin. When police detectives interviewed Dukic, he told them his relationship with Verisco was not romantic, but occasionally sexual. On the night of the alleged stabbing, Dukic saw that Verisco was on the phone with another man and wanted to leave to see him. Police said Dukic told her that he did not want her to go, and the two got into an argument. As the argument escalated, Dukic told police that he punched Verisco with a closed fist and knocked her to the ground. He kept punching her until she appeared to be unconscious. He then allegedly got a knife and started stabbing her several times in the chest and torso. The Milwaukee County Examiner determined that Verisco was stabbed. You got it? Okay, good. Was stabbed 22 times in the chest and abdominal area, in addition to defensive wounds on her hands and arms. Police said Duckick was previously charged with felonies, including stalking, and had been released from custody on the condition that he not commit any additional crimes. Those cases are all still open. Them's brows Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme things. Duckick was charged with first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of bail jumping. He remains in custody at the Milwaukee County Jail. He made his first court appearance this week on Tuesday. He was scheduled to appear in court in connection with previous charges on March 10th. A GoFundMe has been set up for the mom with 4 children and a grandmother to 5. Her family started the page to raise money for funeral expenses. And that is that. Just let people live their life. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. Fools and I have had this discussion many a times.
What?
If you just don't want to be with someone, just don't be with someone. It's that simple. Just walk away. Your freedom is not worth that. Because I'm telling you right now, if I ever did something that violent, you ain't going to find a body or evidence. I don't know what happened.
You're also not
The Idaho mountains are very vast.
putting up a life insurance policy, because I swear life insurance policy is just letting people know that you're about to do it.
Okay, first of all, in any crime, murder, they always go to the spouse. So if something happened to me, they're immediately going to question fools. If something happened to fools, they're immediately going to question me.
No.
Yeah.
Women, serial killers, they always make it to like
No, I'm a
3
serial killer.
husbands before the government's like, well,
Good luck again.
every time. Because guys were violent. It's
The
a
ones that
stabbing,
get
it's
caught.
a shooting, it's something. Women, they're like, I slowly poisoned him over like a couple of months.
Can you
And just
instantly
went down.
put some face filters up on yourself? No, I'm doing crime. And it's a crime to look like this to begin with. So this is your filter. I wish you all the happiness days. Thank you.
He's right. That's right.
He is, but the smart ones don't get caught. And if they get caught, it's because they don't care anymore. And they're ready just to be done.
They get a 3-strike rule. Exactly.
Hi, Nolan. How are you? It's because ladies just, if it's about money, it's about money. But I'm telling you right now, you will never find a body.
Ribs, potatoes, and asparagus made by
This is
Mary.
why I've been single. Who asked that? What was for dinner? Oh, yeah. Ribs, asparagus, and potatoes. I don't know if you heard him because I'm thinking right now. You want to see some wrinkles? They're right there. Look at them. They're there. I'm very old. I just turned even older just a week ago. So there you go. All right. Moving on to the next one. Fed to the pigs. Dana, 2 things about that. Just as a heads up. Teeth will never get eaten by the pigs, and also the hair. So there's always going to be DNA left behind. Just so you know.
I think that's wrong.
What?
I think that the pigs do eat
No, they
the
don't.
teeth,
No,
but
they
the
don't.
teeth don't get processed in their stomach and get crapped out.
Maybe, but that
'Cause
will
it's
be
not like
left
the
behind.
pigs are picking out the teeth.
Well, Dana, 16 foot hole minimum is what you want to have. I know you know people. It's fine. We don't need to talk about this here. But I'm just saying, hair is never digested, so you have DNA. Don't do it. Don't do it. Pigs will go through bone like butter. Yeah, they will. There are pig farms, but you got to know a concrete guy and know someone with an excavator. Just saying. All right, moving on. Selfish wife ambushed husband with fatal dose of animal tranquilizer during custody exchange of 3 daughters. Like the live, double tap that screen. Thank you. I heard nails, teeth, and hair. Yep. Just think about it. You can't digest hair. That's a given. All right. A 38-year-old woman in Ohio will likely spend the remainder of her days behind bars for killing her husband, ambushing him, and injecting him with a fatal dose of animal tranquilizer during a 2022 custody exchange. Don't eat too much salt. That's true, too. Amanda appeared in a county court of common pleas last month and pled guilty to 1 count of aggravated murder and the death of 36-year-old Timothy Havanek. Amanda is already serving 40 years in a federal prison after pleading guilty to multiple felonies, including distribution of a controlled substance resulting in death. During her federal sentence hearing, I'm assuming she probably had heroin then. I bet you. Someone probably died of an overdose or fentanyl. During her federal sentencing, Amanda told the court that her husband's murder came down to me being selfish. Ooh, stop. Amanda had 3 daughters with Timothy, who was a researcher for the U.S. State Department. As part of Timothy's job, the family moved several times, including a 2018 stint in South Africa. While there, Amanda developed a relationship, with a South African citizen named Anthony Theodoro. It doesn't matter. Anthony and Amanda's mother, Anita Green, have also been convicted of federal crimes in connection to Timothy's murder and are awaiting trial in state court. When they moved back to America in 2020, Amanda filed for divorce, and the defendant subsequently denied her ex, Timothy, visitation with their child. Can I tell you something? Please do not bring the children into your crap. Don't do that. If you don't like the person that you used to be with, that's fine. That's between you and them. Don't bring the children. What country is this? USA. Yes, honest USA again. But 2 days before the slaying, a judge ordered the victim to be given 2-day custody of the kids, so that way he be the residential parent of custody and legal custodian of the children for the summer. So they got to be with him for the summer vacation. So from May 28th until August 5th. Good luck. I know. During Timothy's 2 days of custody, Amanda coursed the plan to inject him with M99, a drug that is about 1,000 times more potent than morphine, which prosecutors said is used in veterinarian medicine for zoo and wildlife. Federal prosecutors filed a sentencing memo stating that the victim was unloading the children's car seats from his car when Amanda sneaked up and injected him with the drug. The attack was recorded by the victim's dash cam. The children entered the residence, followed by Green. Seconds later, the victim was heard saying, "What the heck are you doing? Did you just assault me?" And then, "Get away from me, get off of me." The victim and Amanda came into the camera's view, at which time video footage captured her pulling on her husband's shirt as he tried to use his cell phone. She wrestled with him and eventually knocked the phone out of his hand. She then pulled on his back to bring him back to the ground, holding him around his neck until his body went limp and he became unresponsive, lying on the driveway. Amanda stood up, picked up her husband's cell phone, removed his smartwatch, and turned off his vehicle's engine, at which point the dash camera stopped recording. The tranquilizer was shipped to Amanda just 1 month earlier by her lover in South Africa, who admittedly dug a shallow grave the day before the slaying. From there, Amanda put a plastic bag over Timothy's head and body because she was concerned about fluids secreting from Timothy's body, before she dumped the victim's remains with the help of her co-defendants. The day after the murder, Green drove her co-defendant and the victim's body to a pre-dug burial site. Probably wasn't 16 feet, that was the problem, that Amanda's grandfather used to own, and then picked them up when they were done. Prior to killing Timothy, Amanda told her mother, Green, she was going to kill him. After Amanda killed Timothy, she also informed her mother that it had been done. Amanda and Anthony loaded Timothy's body into the back of Amanda's Honda Pilot. Shortly thereafter, the mother drove Amanda and Anthony to where they buried the body. Amanda and Anthony buried Timothy in a wooded area located at the northwest corner of Blank Pike and Russell Creek Road in Agalaze County. Amanda and Anthony used shovels from Amanda's mom's home to bury the body. Amanda said that her mom dropped them off and later returned to pick her and Anthony up at a predetermined time. Anthony is a lame-o. I know, right? While defendant Amanda initially claimed that her ex simply left after dropping off the children, she confessed when confronted with the video evidence. Amanda admitted she injected Timothy in the shoulder while they were standing next to his vehicle after he dropped off the children. Amanda was not able to name what she injected Timothy with, but referred to it as poison or drug. Amanda understood that the drug would kill him within minutes. A date for Amanda's sentencing hearing has not been set as of Monday. However, under Ohio law, she will face a mandatory sentence of life in a state correctional facility without the chance for parole. The mother and Anthony are still facing state charges for complicity to aggravated murder. They have a pretrial scheduled for March 13th. There you go. Don't people get high off that? I think that is Special K.
A microdose, maybe.
There's a something K. What is Special K? Rainy! Hi, Justin. I appreciate you. Thank you. I've heard of it. I think Special K. Let me ask the Google machine because my FBI agent is watching me. What is Special K drug? Not the cereal. Just so you know. It's ketamine. Ketamine? It's ketamine. I think. Nope. I think. I don't know. I'm not familiar with those types of drugs. Sorry. Special K is the cereal. I know. That's why I had to put drug after Special K because otherwise it was going to show me some Kellogg stuff. At Fools.errand. Ooh. No?
Nope.
Why don't you want to? He doesn't want to be tagged. She moving like 007. Damn, I'm slipping. 99, he said no. He said no. Not today, 99. I was going to pin it, but he told me no. Is that the drug that killed Perry? Perry? Oh! Good question, Cam. What was Perry's last name? The guy that played on Friends.
Oh,
Perry what?
it's like Kevin or something.
His name is Perry. Pam just said it. Perry.
Matthew Perry.
Oh, Matthew Perry. Good job. Y'all are smart. I was like, what is his name? Matthew.
Oh, somebody also wrote it. Yeah, there you go.
Perry died of what?
Drug overdose.
Special K, boys and girls.
He was also a very depressed.
You uncultured swines. Nobody knows his name. Ketamine Queen from LA sold him on it. Sold him it? Oh. Ketamine Queen.
Chandler.
I know his last name. I'm sorry. That's okay, Pam. That's okay. That is okay. Yep. He had the Special K for sure. All right. We're moving to the next one. We're going to move to the next one. Thanks, guys. 65 likes. Y'all are great. I appreciate you, even though I'm just reading something off the internet. Bing. Chandler Bing.
Now, what was his job?
What was his job?
It was a thing on Friends.
Can I be honest with you? I was not a Friends fan. I honestly thought Friends was overrated. Hi, Bill. How are you? I thought Friends, I watched Friends, but I never got into it. I did watch Seinfeld, but I also never really got into that one either. You ever eat an orange that was supposed to be seedless? Yes, all the time. No, you're informing the people. He was an actuary, wasn't he? I don't know. I don't know what he was. Love you! In advertising. Oh, I'm not sure. I honestly don't know, but you're asking the wrong person. I stopped watching TV and sitcoms a long time ago. I used to watch The Office. That one I did watch often. But could I name you all the characters? I cannot. I can't. Can't do it. All right, moving on. Toying with them. Surgeon blocked patients from organ transplants by manipulating the criteria at the hospital where a 300-pound toddler was once listed as a required donor. You have the entire series. You want to know what I had the entire series of way back in the day? The Simpsons. That I did have. Hi, Jenny. How are you? A nationally renowned Texas, we're in Texas now. Hi, Bill. Good to see you. Texas surgeon is facing federal charges for blocking people from organ transplants by manipulating patient criteria and wait lists at the hospital, where a 300-pound toddler was once listed as a required liver donor, according to the DOJ. Are these truth? These are true. These are real things going on right now at this moment, or have happened in the past and they're now coming to trial. Fools, that's Bill, just so you know. That's Bill. You remember Bill. All right, Chaos. Please don't groom yourself. I don't like it. Stop it. No. Now sounds are gross. Stop it. All right. John Bunyan, 66, was charged last week with 5 counts of making false statements in healthcare matters. A DOJ press release announcing his indictment says he allegedly left patients at Memorial Hermann Health System's Texas Medical Center in Houston unknowingly cut off from life-saving care. Your dog's name is Chaos. Yes. Chaos! And that's exactly what she is. Very chaotic. I don't think we live. I know we don't. We do not. This world has gone to shit. Unknowingly cut off from life-saving care as part of an organ transplant manipulation scheme that was first discovered in 2024. All right. The charges allege that even though patients should have been able to receive donations through UNOS, John made false statements in their medical records, which rendered them functionally ineligible for a donation, which is why you heard about a 300-pound toddler. Patients, their families, and other members of their medical care team were unaware of the false information, according to court documents. Many patients allegedly remained ineligible for months without knowing they could not receive donor organ offers during that time. Not again, John. I know. All right, so the United Network for Organ Sharing, that's the UNOS, is the federal contractor that oversees the country's organ transplant system, just as a heads up. We're going to call it UNOS because that's what it is. One patient, Daniel Rodriguez Alvarez, was put on and off the transplant waiting list repeatedly for 8 months straight before he died at the hospital in April of 2024. It felt at some point that they were just toying with him, his son said. Another patient, Richard Mastati, spent a year on the transplant list at the hospital before dying in 2024. His loved ones requested a restraining order against John, along with Alvarez's family, after an investigation was announced against him that same year. According to a 2024 report by the New York Times, Memorial Hermann allegedly had patients being listed as accepting only donors with ages and weights that were impossible. For example, a patient was reportedly listed as only able to accept a liver from a 300-pound toddler. Here's my question. I didn't know that there was criteria like that. I didn't know that they put things or stipulations. I just thought, hey, this person needs a liver. Does it match? Does it work? Cool, they're the next one on the list. I had no idea. No idea. Okay. As a result, a patient would technically be on the waiting list, but in reality, they're functionally inactive, so they're not going to get that transplant. So John was director of abdominal organ transplantation and surgical director for liver transplantation at the hospital before his alleged actions were discovered. Should be straightforward. Exactly. That's what I think. Under his care, patients were allegedly activated on the United States, on the UNOS liver transplant wait list while awaiting an organ donation. Due to John's unilateral decision-making and false statements, which were unknown to other care providers, patients continued receiving healthcare benefits, items, and services that Medicare paid for as if they were eligible to receive donor organ offers. Some of John's patients had dire health outcomes. The indictment alleges 2 others sought care at alternate facilities following the discovery of the alleged false statements and ultimately were able to get their organ transplants. Exactly, Pam. That's what I think. The FBI and Department of Health and Human Services conducted the investigation into John, so he faces up to 5 years in prison. That's it. Hi, Leah. How are you? 5 years. He only gets 5 years max.
Pause.
What happened? We're pausing? We're pausing for a moment. I don't know what happened, Leah. Sorry, I was reading. What's wrong?
Oh, you came back. I was getting the circle. Sorry.
Was I doing the thing? Was I rotating? Or did you see me the whole time? 5 years is a cakewalk. You farted in my direction. Well, I guess I'm in the downwind. I don't know. Sup, fools? He's right here. Say hi, fools.
Hello, Miss Leia. I did it on purpose.
Okay, you better have. Don't ever say
I was
that.
actually typing it.
Oh, were you? And then I'm like, say hi. That's wild. That's wild. You would only get 5 years for that. 5 years. Okay.
You should have also lost his medical license.
Who is Leia? No time. Okay, perfect. Ultimately, at the center of this case are vulnerable patients who hung their hope of survival on a nationally renowned surgeon, now federally charged, for manipulating their medical records. John is accused of manipulating the criteria of patients. Okay, I already said that. The hospital could not be reached for comment on Sunday. That is some shit. I bet you he's not even in jail right now. Anyway. So that's that story. Off the dry herb right now. Nice, Kemp. I am not a dry herber myself, but I hear it's a good time. Do you think he's an organ donor? I seen you in Fools earlier. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you. I appreciate you coming over on this side. Anyway, that's too much for me. Hi, Carlito. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, we're going to move on to the next little article here. It's Shannon. Oh, Shannon! Good to see you. Sorry, I shouldn't yell because you're right here in front of me. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. You should make a wormhole going and coming back. I should, but then you wouldn't be able to type it in the thing. Smoking Buds. Hi, how are you? Dranabelle, hello. All right. Okay, we're moving on. Leah, it is late for you, my dear. Are you okay? Are you all right? It's good to see you.
Doom scrolling gets us all.
Sergeant, hello. For emojis. Yeah, you're right. You know what, Pam? I do need to make new emojis. Leah made all of my emojis for me. She's wonderful and amazing, but I do need to update them. I really, really do. Rip to the rock. I know it's not rock because you didn't spell it right. All right. Who would do that to her? Man lured woman he met on a dating site and stabbed her nearly 30 times. All right, we're moving on into the United States here. We're still in the U.S., honest, in case you're wondering. All of these are the U.S. Death by scroll. Are you all right? Yes, dear. Going back to my night owl. Wait. Oh, depression's finally wearing off. Same here, dear. Same Z's. All right. A 27-year-old Arizona man met a woman on a dating app, lured her to his apartment, and stabbed her nearly 30 times before fleeing the state. Did I talk about this already? I did talk about this one. I did the one other time I did crime, I talked about this one. Yep, we're not going to do, well, I'll talk about it anyway. I'm already here. Some of you are new. So, 18-year-old Yesenia Norman left her home, a transitional facility for the Arizona Department of Child Safety, on January 15th. So she was in a transition home, obviously. She told friends she was meeting someone she met on a dating app. A friend reported her missing 4 days later. On January 28th, cops discovered her body. She had been stabbed 27 times at an apartment in Tolleson, which is a suburb of Phoenix. Her body was mutilated and covered in blankets and towels. Authorities have not disclosed a motive. The apartment where she was found was allegedly rented to Randall Bastillo Sentian. Detectives obtained an arrest warrant on Friday. Cops arrested him in Mississippi, some 1,600 miles from the crime scene. Oh, maybe this is different. Authorities were able to track his vehicle using traffic cameras in New Mexico, Illinois, and Missouri before he settled in Mississippi. He's in the Harrison County Adult Detention Center where he awaits extradition back to Arizona. He will face charges of first-degree murder and kidnapping. And we don't know when that is, but this particular article was dated February 8th, so it wasn't that long ago. Well, it was January when it happened, but... Dan, are you still here? Because I blocked you. Well, you wouldn't be able to see them if you blocked them, dear. All right, anyway, that's shitty. This is why we don't use this. This is why I'm gonna stay single. If this, see this man over here? That's my person. And if I don't have that person, I don't want any person. Thanks. Sorry. So if you thought you had a chance, you don't. Just saying. There's no line to be standing in because I don't want it. I don't want it. Dan is stalking me. Okay, we're moving on to the next one. Man. Hi. Copyright. How are you? Man used any tool he could find to try to break down his bedroom door and kill his wife. Fools is great. Respect. Thank you, Smoking. I appreciate you.
Word.
That's my person. That's my person over there. As his wife hid feet from the door to her bedroom. Account under investigation. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. A 77-year-old West Virginia man swung an axe and shot a gun, seeking to break through to kill her. 77-year-old man, their age. Murder has no limit. I'll just tell you that. Warren Bruce Crowder has been charged with attempted murder and 4 counts of wanton endangerment. He was booked into jail on Monday. According to a criminal complaint, Crowder and his wife were at their home on the 700 block of Kanawha Avenue South in Nitro, about 14 miles northwest of Charleston. Miss Queen! Miss Queen, how are you? I saw your message, but I was on live, so I couldn't respond. I appreciate you. Good to see you. All right, about 14 miles northwest of Charleston, West Virginia. In the early morning hours before the sun had not risen on Monday, Crowder allegedly grabbed a weapon. His wife was hiding from him behind the locked door of their bedroom. She called 911 and told them that her husband was attempting to break down the door with an axe after they had gotten into an argument. As officers arrived at about 4 a.m., they apparently could see through a window of a bedroom where the wife was hiding. They tried to contact Crowder, but he allegedly refused to open the front door for them, and he could be seen kicking the bedroom door that had captured his attention. Crowder also shot through the bedroom door 4 times in an attempt to get inside. That's a pretty good door. Yes, 4 times and an axe. I don't know what kind of doors those are, but we need them. All right, where am I at? Open the front door, shot through the 4 times in an attempt to get inside. Okay, after officers forced their way inside, they found apparent bullet holes in the bedroom door and shrapnel inside the room. The suspect was arrested, and the local outlets did not report any injuries to the wife. Solid wood. Well, something. Wow, The Shining. As investigators spoke with Crowder, he reportedly confessed to shooting a gun through the bedroom door in an effort to get inside. He also allegedly admitted that he was angry, knowing that she was hiding 3 or 4 feet in front of the door in a bed. Crowder is behind bars on only a $50,000 cash bond. He is scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing, technically today, February 11th. Full solid corridor. Become a member for cool perks like custom emojis. Yeah, we need to work on those. Thank you. I appreciate you, Leah. All right. So that is that. $50,000 cash bond for trying to unalive somebody. That's nice. Doors just don't bust open like the movies. It's a solid door. He used an axe and shot 4 times.
Here's Johnny.
I'm just saying, that's the kind of door I want in my house. You have to think, a lot of these homes that are cookie cutter homes, I bet you they have an old-fashioned house, because doors aren't made like that. Doors aren't made like that. Jesus, how are you? Maybe it was a BB gun. Maybe. But there were bullet holes in the room, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't a BB gun. And I don't think a BB gun's going to go through a wooden door. Text me and let me know what you're thinking. I know, Leah, I will. My life has been a mess, and as of this week, we're getting back to normal. So, I know if you know, you know. So there's that. We are at 54 minutes. We've got probably enough for one more. A potato gun, probably.
Oh, it would open the door with a potato gun.
It would?
Oh, yeah. Depending on the type of potato gun.
How far back do you guys stand?
I would stand with my back against that wall and aim at that door.
You know what I was thinking? I guess when I figured he was shooting a gun, in my mind, I'm thinking a 12 gauge, because that would blow the door open.
Well, 12 gauge, you aim at the hinges of the door.
Well, apparently he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Crowder who? I can't remember now. I closed the app. I closed the thing. They just cost money. That is true. You know what I want, Bill? If I ever become rich and famous, I want the doors that are imported from Italy. I want those kind of doors, I think. They're beautiful, at least for the front door. Your husband needs to back up. It's your channel. He's gonna get real close now. Hey. He's not gonna back up. Why would he back up? We're a team. Teamwork. Don't you see his profile picture is in my photo up there? Ooh, fancy. Oof. I know, right? Only the front two doors. The front two doors, it's gotta be like French doors, but with the arch at the top. Oh my God, with these big, beautiful hardware on them. Anyway, he looks like a real catch. That's my catch. To each their own. Thank you very much. Don't down my person. Jesus Christ loves y'all. I hope so, Faster Food. I sure hope so. All right, a lot of these have to do with kids. You want to hear the conspiracy that I was going down as of lately? Okay. Guantanamo Bay. Do you guys know about that? I'm the participation trophy. Guantanamo Bay. Do you know what Guantanamo Bay is? Or camp. Detention camp. I'm assuming you're unemployed. I'm unemployed? What? Okay. Yeah, I've seen The Rock. Heading out. Bye, Destiny. Conspiracy. Yes, Miss Queen. You're like my cousin. I just want you to know. I hung out with her for the service on Saturday, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't talk to me about this. Military prison in Cuba. All right. So if you don't know, they call it Gitmo. Gitmo, however you want to pronounce it. So it is a naval base in Cuba. And that's where they hold all of the supposed terrible people who have done, what would you say? Treason. What was the other thing?
Crimes against humanity.
Crimes against humanity. High figured people. I was waiting, fools. Oh, okay. People, Rainey works 3 jobs. No, she's unemployed apparently. That's fine. Wrong! Well, Charles, what is it, the dog? Tell me. I want to hear all about what you think it is. Terrorists. Terrorists, absolutely. But sounds like America. Yes, it is. Benjamin Wilkinson, I appreciate you. Hey, just a girl. Hi, how are you? I'm looking for doors. People that don't pay their taxes. I mean, still. Anyhow, so I went down the rabbit hole of, well, is it that one's Leia? That one's Leia. Leia, I appreciate you. Or Leah. I think it's Leia. Okay, so I went down the rabbit hole of potentially Miss Hillary was arrested in 2019. Was it 2019 that she was arrested? She was unalived in 2019. She was one of the people that actually went to the detention camp.
That's the conspiracy.
And is no longer with us. And Central Casting has been playing, has used whoever to fill Hillary's role. Oh. Hillary. How do we know? We don't know. But that was something that I saw. And there were also some other figures over there. Movie stars. A lot of the other conspiracy that I saw was during COVID, a lot of people, Oprah, Ellen, Obamas, were on house arrest. Why does this matter? Because it's conspiracy. That's why, Charles. If you don't like it, scroll. Up or down? By the way, I love your hair. Thank you. Because we're talking about conspiracy. And it matters because you need to open your eyes to what's going on in the world. Instead of living in a box scrolling on the internet. That's why. Anyway, it's an interesting... You're rude. You're rude. You just asked why does it matter in my chat on my live stream. That's why it matters, because I said it. So, I don't know how true it is, but the conspiracies behind it. Hello! How are you, my friend? All the people that said we're leaving the States if Trump wins the first time. Yeah, why are they still here? Then leave, Charles, if you don't like it. Okay, I need a tin foil. I wonder if Amazon, no. I was gonna say, I wonder if Amazon has like a funny tinfoil hat instead of me making one. You're doing good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Scroll, Charles. It's not a free country. Well, it's free for you to just scroll. So anyway, that's an interesting conspiracy. I had not heard that one, but I had heard that let me go to this website, rawnews.com. There is supposedly, I'm sorry to say this because I haven't jumped down this conspiracy. Willie man, how are you? I haven't jumped down this conspiracy hole yet, but Lady Obama is not really a lady. I've never seen them, so I don't know. I don't know. Tinfoil hat during conspiracy stories would be so cool. Fools, Jessica Ralston arrested. Okay, Axe, I see you. I see you. I appreciate you, but that's good. Oh, well, there you go. I agree with you about Lady Obama. I don't know. I've never looked into that. But supposedly Lady Obama was executed at the at Gitmo Bay just recently. Just recently. I don't know if the husband, I'm trying to find the damn article. Let's see. M-A-C-H-E-L-E. Supposedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm only telling you what the internet says. It doesn't make it true. I wasn't there. I didn't witness it with my own eyes. Reptilian replacing them. Ooh, insane. See? Oh, this conspiracy goes real deep. Very deep. Very, very, very deep. The word is supposedly. I said supposedly. I'm confused. Supposedly. Oh, is Red in here? Shut up. Red, how are you? I was like, is Red in here? Hi, Red. How are you? What are you doing? What are you doing on the internet? Hey, hey. Oh, hi. There's your friend. Laying down. Michelle looks like a Michael. I think that's what his name is. I think his name is Michael. All the chains connect. Yukon, good to see you. Hey, Red. What was that site that I was looking at earlier today? It was like Raw News something. Living the dream, one nightmare at a time. High five. Same. Signal out. They stopped working. What stopped working? Me?
What was that?
What was that site? Because it's not
Raw News or something like that.
That's what I thought, but Michelle E-L-L-E. If I could spell, that would be great. I don't think that was right either. Yeah, because I can't spell.
Is that it?
No. O-B-A-M-A. I'm surprised I'm not going to get off my YouTube. Okay, slow down.
Simmer.
Well, I'm not. I'm typing too fast. O-B-A-M-A. Don't spam. Who's spamming? So, Anyway, I heard that okay, so supposedly these trials are taking place on at Guantanamo Bay, and they're taking place, and there are 50 reporters there, if I'm correct, 50 or 12. Shit, I can't remember how many reporters, but they're eventually going to be able to show the world what's been going on there. I have a question. Oh God, what? What, Erica? What? Live your straightforward hold, don't punch fuse. I bet your husband or future husband will walk a straight line. I miss hanging out with everyone. I know, Red. Everyone misses you. They ask about you all the time. Can you see my nails? They're trash. Do your thing, man. Yeah. Cute. Thank you. I cannot find that dang site. Let's see. If I try to find it somewhere else, it's going to be like, lies. Okay. So it says, reports alleging that Michelle Obama, along with other public figures, were arrested or executed by the U.S. government are false. I didn't ask about the other people. I didn't ask about other people. These claims originated from conspiracy theories that have been widely debunked. But anyway, so apparently there's some reporters on the island that have been watching these trials happen. And I guess one of these days they're going to release it like they did the E-Files. So we shall see. But thank you, Miss Queen. Yeah, supposedly that's her name is Michael. Supposedly. But I don't know. That's too much for me. Hello. Well, thank you, Timothy. I appreciate you. If you care about conspiracy theories, your life must be very boring. Well, Rodeo, if I watched the news and believed everything they force-fed me, I would be just like the rest of them. So no, I like to think outside of the box, preferably, if you don't mind. Live your best life. Don't live it sheltered, thinking that just because they tell you something, it's true. That I remember. Michael Robinson. Yes, thank you. What religion do you follow? My own. You don't have to follow a religion in order to believe in something greater than yourself. You're welcome. Robinson. You just want to feel special. You must not know who I am. I am special. That's not true, high five. I was reading stuff before these files of rituals that were going on all across the world that are very much in line with what those Epstein files have shown us. She's special. She's special to us. Ceiling fan. How does this affect your life whatsoever? Well, we're living in an age of where we pay taxes. Where's our tax money going to? Where do you think your tax money is going to? Or are you paying taxes? That's a true story. We're talking about religion and the government. Wonderful. Wonderful. What are you doing?
Trying to find your thing.
What thing?
Your website.
Oh, you probably won't find it. To fund LGBT causes in Iran. Well, there you go. But I'm sure it's just going to the school children in the schools in your county, right? Then move out of the country. It also doesn't directly or indirectly affect my taxes whatsoever. Whoever said I wanted to leave the country? I don't recall saying that at all.
You have wanted to leave the country a lot, but on vacation.
Who said I wanted to leave the country? Now, this person is arguing with me in my chat because I'm talking about conspiracies. Therefore, I must want to flee the country, apparently. You know, because watching CNN is going to be the way to go, and it tells you all the important information.
Is it NPR?
What?
Your news, whatever?
I'm not sure what it was. I can't remember. When are you leaving? Are you paying for my trip? Because people are fucking stupid. That's
Just
true too.
move on, darling.
It's what's happening around all of us. Wake up. Wake up. See what's around you. Why? Why can't I argue with them? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to argue with the people in the chat.
That's what you want to do, I guess.
I don't. No, I didn't say you don't like paying taxes. I never said that. I said, where's your tax money going? That's what I said. I said, or do you even pay taxes? That's what I said. That's what I said. Because you said, how does this affect you? I said, where is my tax money going? Where is your tax money going? Or do you even pay taxes? I didn't say anything about leaving the country. Pay attention. Didn't say it once. Because the conspiracy is it's going where? Right to your county, wherever you're at. Right? Right. I'm entirely incapable. You have too many emojis after that. I can't handle it. I'm sidetracked by your laughies. Okay. Alternative explanations. 9/11, moon landing. Ooh, the moon landing. That's a good one. That's a good one. I knew I should have gotten the name brand aluminum foil, right? No one likes taxes, really. Well, I guess don't pay them. If we all went together and didn't pay our taxes, what would happen? Those other countries wouldn't get our money? Dang it. What moon landing? Leah, tell us all about it. Neil Armstrong. The Malaysia Airlines. How about that one? That's a good one. We haven't covered that one at all yet. That one. Do you guys remember when that plane just disappeared? Do you remember that? We have never been to the moon for sure. Ooh, fools. You want to chime in on that conspiracy?
You don't want to play that game.
That was Yukon. Fools is very much saying that the moon landing happened. Why don't you explain what you think coming? Thank you, Allie. I appreciate you. My cousin got lost at sea on a rescue mission. I know, Bill, I know. But I'm sober, so it's different. It's different. Malaysia Airlines, Flight 17. Flight 17. Some crazy people out. I'm pretty normal, Thomas. Thank you, Erica. It's raining. It's raining! How are you? Hi, Jeremy, how are you? I was on the moon one time, and I will never... Oh. Our skies in Alaska have been so clear. I've seen so many things that make you question. Oh, Yukon, I've yet to see anything here. I am so upset. I have still yet to see anything here. Are you, if I may ask, Yukon, in a non-doxing way, are you near a main city or are you on the outskirts? I'm curious. How are you doing, Miss Rainey? You totaled your Harley. My wife was not hurt. Oh my, I am so sorry to hear that, Jeremy. I hope you are okay. I hope you are okay. We are doing well. away from the crazies. So see, it's interesting because since we're up here in the mountains, you know, we have clear skies, and I look all the time, don't see anything. Nothing that I cannot explain. I've seen a documentary of Amelia Earhart saying how they found her. I don't know the truth behind it. It's still a good documentary. Worm, they said that she never actually died. That she decided to live in whatever country she landed in, and that was the end of it. Who knows? I remember when this Malaysia Airlines flight went down. I was one of those weird people that was looking on Google Earth through the satellite images, trying to see if you could find things floating in the ocean. Yeah, I was dedicated. I found nothing. Pretty close to the North Pole area. Well, good on you. A lot of training. I know, right? What do you think about the girl who got a girl's mom in Arizona? Oh, the reporter? What do I think about that, Jeremy? In my honest opinion, I absolutely think that elderly woman was kidnapped by someone that they know, in my personal opinion. Unless there is a reason that they would go after a vulnerable adult, because the real person that they would like to go after is someone else in the family. That's my opinion. So I don't know if the daughter reported on something that maybe they disagreed with, or that they didn't appreciate that she reported on. The other thing that I heard about was that that woman's husband, the elderly woman, and forgive me, I don't know her name off the top of my head. I know it's been all over the news. That her husband, who has passed, was involved with the Clintons in some way. I don't know if it was a good way or a bad way. That's the conspiracy that I've heard about. Nancy, thank you. Thank you, high five. Thank you. And her daughter is Savannah. Thank you. Mods are just hating. Why are my mods hating? I have pretty good mods. I think my mods are pretty good people. But that's what I think about it. I think someone is targeting Nancy to get to Savannah. Or Nancy has some information that they don't want her to divulge. Didn't you tell me not to worry about it? Just saying. What do you think about it? What do you think about the missing woman? I'd be curious to hear what you think, any of you. Looked like it was one of the Three Stooges trying to hide the camera with the plant. I know, I agree with you. The cool guy, that cool guy, right there. Babe, smile and wave. That guy, yeah, I am. The one thing I will tell you, Rodeo, that I do not agree with in what you're saying, every conspiracy has started from something. There is some truth in many of the conspiracies that are out there. Why is that? That's all. I'm questioning it. Doesn't mean I believe it. Why not question it? Why not think outside of the box? And I'm going to leave it at that. One day, I'll time-lapse the Polaris star. If it ever moves, everything else moves. You know what? I see this beautiful star every night. You don't care about conspiracies? Well, that's fine. It interests me to hear what other people think and the possibility of it being real. Doesn't mean it's real. Doesn't mean I believe in it. But the different versions of what really could be, some things are outlandish. I don't agree with. But there are some things that are interesting. Her might hit than miss. More hit than miss. If you don't believe in God, then explain how the universe... What are you talking about? Can't make content. Not real. What are we talking about? Oh, Allie's going off. Okay. Anyway, nobody told me what they think what's going on with Nancy. You and your husband have a blessed day, and I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day. This is Jeremy, and I'm saying good night. Jeremy, I appreciate you. I'm glad you and your wife are well. You look like my grandma. Well, I'm glad I look like your grandma. I hope I bring good memories to you then. You think she's in an old abandoned mine? Oh. Nancy made her money and is going to run. Nancy's 84. Where is she going? She has a pacemaker. She needs medications. You think she just said, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Like I said, I think it's a distraction, but that's just me. Scroll back and see what I wrote, please. Okay, Pam, I'm looking. Let me look. Pam says, I think Nancy was collateral for a gambling debt. Oh, and Annie and hubby are involved in her husband's band too. Okay, so Pam, I am definitely not that involved. I've brushed upon it, heard about it, know that the woman is missing, know that they're searching the brother-in-law's home. I don't know all the info. I have not been staying up to it, to be honest with you. There's a lot of abandoned mines around her area. Oof, that stinks. Well, what is with these ransom letters? It brings us back to Jean-Benet, Ramsey, all over again. It's a distraction for a distraction. I mean, very well could be. How could she walk with you and you take her? I also feel that she may have had life insurance. Pam, Annie is the one with the big black glasses, right? That sits behind Savannah. So it's like Savannah in the middle, and then her sister, right? And then the brother-in-law, if I'm correct. Yeah, something's off. Something's definitely off. But I'm not anyone to speculate. Again, I haven't followed the case, so I have no idea. I don't think it was her kids, but I think they know what happened. That's their brother. Okay, that's their brother. I see. Well, the life insurance policy, though, wouldn't all the kids get the money? So what would be the point in... Wouldn't you want to get rid of the brother and the sister, too, in my opinion? Look up Gus Lamont. He's a 4-year-old that disappeared late September from his grandparents' sheep station in South Australia. Apparently a member of that family is a major suspect. Gus. Oh, a little 4-year-old. God, I don't know why they mess with the kids. I hate how they mess with the kids. Leave the kids alone. That woman is all over my feed. I never looked into who she even is. Worm. I've had nothing but the e-files all over my feed, and I'm just barely getting that transitioned out because I'm over it. I'm over it. There are too many people taking a small little line of the e-file and making it into this huge... They're reading way too much into what is just black and white. And maybe it is more than that. It's too much to even think about. Has anyone read about the mother? Destiny, I thought you were done. Depends on what Nancy put. Oh, that's true. That's true. take their leader and his wife, but we can't figure out where an 84-year-old lady is. Well, the other thing is a lot of people are, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Because I can be one. You see that guy right there?
I'll answer your question, by the way. Genesis. That's how the universe came about.
That's it? Okay. There you have
He
it.
keeps asking the same
I know,
question.
he's
I'm
asking
like,
the same question.
Genesis. Pretty and easy. I don't understand. They made a whole book about it. You should read it.
A whole book. And a whole bunch of shows about it, too. Genesis the band. Boring. Hi, you guys.
My God, you're so boring.
Anyway, we've been on here for 85 minutes. Amen. Hi, Zoe. So I'm going to let you go because...
Genesis. Sting, right?
It is... Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is 11 o'clock my time. Along with the Big Bang Theory. Ooh, what about the wow theory? The wow... What is it? The wow frequency. Wow frequency. Oh, yeah. By the way, whatever happened to 3i Atlas? That just cruised on by and no one ever talked about it again. Weird.
Who says that the Big Bang Theory doesn't tie in with God? Weird.
Where's 3i Atlas, guys? We don't want to talk about it anymore?
I like this channel.
Thank you, high five. I appreciate you. High five in the high sky.
Atlas was solved. It was solved when we were watching it. It was a rock coming around the fucking sun. They said it
coming around the bend.
Said it wasn't going to hit us. Guess what? It didn't hit us. Anything else? I'm sure in one timeline, in an alternate universe, it did hit us. It's
still in orbit of the Earth. I'm looking at it right now. Where is this? I was like, I don't trust NASA, that's for sure. I don't want to look at NASA's website to find out what NASA says, because NASA just tells us nothing.
According to the Chinese, they're mining the moon.
They're mining the moon?
According to the Chinese.
The dark side? The side we never see?
And then here's the thing.
It's our second moon.
They are
hey.
sending out a vehicle to go around the moon and come back, not to land.
When are they doing that? I want to look through my telescope.
It's supposed to be going on like fairly soon.
When are they doing this?
And the reason is they're like, oh, we're just going to go check it out. So you're not totally convinced, because everyone's like, they're not mining the moon. And then all of a sudden we come out with this mission that we're just going to go around the moon just to and check. But they're not going to say it's to check. They're like, oh, we're doing this completely different. We're not doing that to go and see if the Chinese are actually mining helium-3
The man should pay. The man needs to pay. The moon in LA? Ooh, James, you mean in Hollywood? That place? Just because. So they do have Chinese takeaway on the moon. Oh, Bill. Oh, man. They're mining the moon? Is there like something that they're searching for specifically?
Helium-3. So helium-3 is a natural, it's an element that's pretty much put off by the sun.
Okay.
When those rays hit our atmosphere destroys it. So it takes a lot of effort if we were to make helium-3 on Earth, right? Because of our atmosphere. However, when you have the moon that doesn't have the atmosphere that we have, it can gather helium-3 with ease. The cool thing about helium-3 is it's an awesome energy source, right? So we can artificially make it on Earth, or you could pretty much just gather it on the moon. So then the Chinese are like, we're mining the moon.
James.
And we go, no, you're not mining the moon. We don't believe you. But we're going to send a probe around the moon just for funds.
Okay, so
they're
getting this element from the moon's surface?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they say openly, the Chinese aren't on the moon, that's a hoax.
Okay, I want to say something absolutely stupid. How do they gather this element?
Think of...
Because I think of helium as in, right?
think of a dust, right? As it
Okay.
settles,
We're
right?
learning together, folks.
Now
Those of
think
you that, James, I know you said you're not qualified. Me neither. So we're going to learn together.
think of an app like a think of a dust, right? It's not dust, but think of it this way.
Okay.
Best way I can explain it. So the sun puts off this dust. We're going to call it dust.
Okay.
Once that dust hits our atmosphere, it burns up in our atmosphere, right? But the moon has an atmosphere that's next to nothing, so the dust will settle on the moon. Okay?
Okay.
So pretty much you go out there and excavate the dust and then bring it onto the earth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sorry, I was reading James's thing. James, like, he goes, I don't think I'm qualified to be in this chat. I was like, me neither, James. And he says, layman terms, me man, me make fire. Thanks, James. I needed that good laugh. That's why Musk has tried to fill the gap. You know what we need to do? Ocean exploration. That's what we really need to focus on.
Here's the thing. There has always been a interest in science, but the government couldn't justify it, right? So there's not enough big enough public interest.
I'm interested.
Then SpaceX comes out
I'm interested.
and it completely privatizes the moon or solar travel, and then all of a sudden there's this huge interest in it because it's privatized, and billionaires are willing to spend all this money just to go up into the upper atmosphere. They're not even leaving the planet per se, but they get to be weightless for a little bit, and they think that'll be the coolest thing and get to call themselves an astronaut when they never even left the full atmosphere. All right, anyway.
Okay. You've had enough? No, not you. I'm just going to give you a little love tap. I want you to think about your long, drawn-out sentences. I believe there's a civilization under the ocean. This Tic Tac spaceship is probably from under the ocean, not from space. And I think it's like...
Why would you want to go under the ocean? Why don't you look up Project Snowworm? If you really want to dive into conspiracy theories, why is it illegal to go into Antarctica? Why are the people that are in Antarctica are only allowed to drill in certain areas? Because there's a base under Antarctica, like because it'd be the easiest thing in the world.
The ocean is not cheaper to explore. If the ocean was cheaper to explore, we would have done it.
The ocean, it's harder to go.
Operation Fishbowl?
It's harder to go
so much
deep into the
so
ocean
many operations
than go into space. And a lot of people don't realize that. Aside from the propelling to space, a craft is a lot easier to live in space than live at the depth of the ocean for the Titanic.
I've seen Aquaman. Mermaids. You've seen mermaids. We're going to get a quiz on this after topic.
Your husband is creepy.
Yeah, well,
what do we get from space? If we were to go to the moon, helium-3, look it up.
Why didn't we do it before?
We didn't know it was there.
How do we know it's there now?
They, the original Apollo missions, the ones that made there, I think there were 4 in total, that made it to the moon. They took samples, they did readings, then they had the one booster hit the moon, and it rang like a bell supposedly, and then they went back to check and it didn't do it, so we know that that was a false reading. But the samples that they took, they were able to see what was there, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we can actually use this stuff. So now we're talking about going to the moon, making a moon base, XYZ, blah blah blah. But how expensive is the resource? Okay, so if you were to go to the moon, right? Let's say that we forward the money to go to the moon, and we gather a metric of helium-3. The next time we go to the moon, we use the helium-3 as the energy source.
Angelo, thank you.
To go back to the moon, and now it's extremely cheap. SpaceX is making it from like 1,000 pounds of gross weight going into space was like $10 million, and now he's trying to get that gross weight to like 10,000. right? And if he is able to do that, space travel is going to be well within your lifetime.
I liked it when we were talking about the missing airplane.
Amelia Earhart's plane was found. It just wasn't
Not that airplane. Do you remember the Malaysia flight?
the one that came back in time, and they said that.
No, that was a TV show.
No,
Yes,
I'm talking about the one that disappeared.
Yeah, it never came back. All those people were missing still.
Okay, but why do you have flight records of it landing in like China with nobody on it? Why is it?
We have that?
What about? Okay.
370. Yes, that missing flight.
It was a full flight, right? Everyone
Yeah.
agrees that it was a full flight?
Yeah.
Name one family that was on that flight.
Because it's a lie. It's a conspiracy to
Because
make
they
us look over
switched
here.
flights at the airport because it's like they call it the milk run in Alaska, right? They go from one place to another and land, and then go to the next place and land, but it's all part of one flight scheme. The people that were on that flight went to another flight. Name one family that was affected by the flight. Like, not, oh, here's a list of people. No. Show me the crying family on the internet that's begging for their people back. What happened to the flight? They don't have that because they don't. All the names are BS and bullshit.
Well, obviously they're not going to find a black box if it crashed into the ocean. Duh. I mean,
If they ever find the plane that did crash into the ocean, that's supposedly the black box could survive. Bro would make a perfect dad or grandpa on the CIA. Gave us crack for the Operation Mode Blast, something. I have no idea.
exactly, Justin. It's all blurred out. Why? Why is Antarctica blurred out?
Why is Antarctica owned by several different countries?
Oh, they have the treaty, the Antarctic Treaty, Antarctica Treaty, where no one can do anything on that.
Look up continent. Project Snowworm and then tell me there's nothing on Antarctica.
I just want to know, why are they? We can't go there, right? We can't go there. There are certain parts no one can visit. No one can visit. You can't fly a plane, a drone, nothing. You cannot explore it. But why can't Google Earth show us?
You can go to Antarctica.
What's the reasoning to hide whatever's there? Is there military operations obviously going on there that they don't want us to see? Because that makes sense. That's what's blurred out on Google Maps for sure.
So you can go to Antarctica. Here's the problem.
You're not listening to anything that I'm saying.
I know, because you're not listening.
You
need all these different permits from several different countries in order to fly over Antarctica, just to fly over it, which makes no sense.
There's
and you're never going to get
you can't fly over at all.
That's the thing, is you need the permits.
No, you can't. They don't want their reasoning, because we looked this up last time. Their reasoning is they don't want to disrupt the wildlife. They don't want anything flying over.
What fucking wildlife?
Exactly. There are certain places that are absolutely no fly zones, period. It doesn't matter what you're telling me with contracts. There are certain parts you cannot fly over.
You have to get permits to fly over them, and that's their excuses. They sit there and say,
well, use the Google machine and look it up. No, you cannot. I promise you, there are certain parts you cannot fly over,
If you let me finish my sentence,
what
I'm saying is that you can
he's
get
getting
permits to fly over Antarctica, but you have to go through so many different countries, and one of them's going to say no, which then makes it completely impossible to fly over Antarctica.
Go ahead and Google it. It doesn't say anything about that at all, I promise you. We looked it up last time.
Oil. There's a boatload of oil in Antarctica.
Rainy, go to bed. I didn't do anything. What did I do?
How do you put up with him? I don't know.
There are no fly zones in Antarctica. I'm telling you. We've looked this up already.
I know.
It has nothing to do with what you're saying. It's nobody at all. We were getting off of here anyway. You look tired. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate you. My previous comment. What, Yukon? What'd you say? I am tired. I was tired 15 minutes ago. Yukon. A village nearby has a huge rock that has the map of the world embedded into the rock. The wild part of it, it matches with the United Nations logo. Last summer, I will go check where it was. where it was removed. Are we, Yukon, are we talking about like an old map? They don't want to share it. I agree.
So, before all the
You look lovely.
tectonic
Don't
plates,
listen to Jimmy.
before all the tectonic plates shifted, Antarctica was actually a landmass. That landmass was covered in green trees and all biomass. Okay, after it became Antarctica, all of that mass dissolved, turned into oil, and Antarctica is supposed to have more oil on it than anywhere else on the planet. That's why it's so blah. The largest oil find ever is in Antarctica.
Good night, Jimmy. Thank you.
So it's money. All
Some
money.
planes cannot handle the extreme cold weather. It will freeze up the equipment. You're right, Pam. Absolutely. The Big Bopper, and John Wayne are all living there. Oh, do you guys remember the commercial they played way back in the day of all the famous people? Marilyn Monroe, Tupac, Elvis. They were all on this island, and they heard a plane, and they were like, "Shh! Oh my gosh!" This was an actual commercial. I think it was for Coca-Cola, something of that sort. And they all like put these scenes together like it was an abandoned island and no one was there. Who knows? They might be putting it right in front of our faces and we don't know what's really happening. But anyway, Jimmy is not wrong. It is 11:17 my time, and I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I was a kid back in '94 when I saw it. I'm tired. I know. I'm sorry. 1:18. I am tired. I'm exhausted. We talked about crime. Thank you very much. We also talked about conspiracies. Thank you very much. Next time we'll try to talk about the missing. Anytime I talk about the missing, though, I have to make sure I got all the facts right, because those are people or unsolved mysteries. Those are great. Boston. Nice, Kev. Well, good night. I'll sub. We can get to the bottom of whatever we was talking about. James, I appreciate you. That's what I usually talk about, is crime, conspiracies, the unknown. I'm really interested in that kind of stuff, cryptids, cryptoids, whatever you want to call them, the flesh pedestrians, the Bigfoots, the Sasquatches, the UFOs of the world. Yeah, it's all very interesting to me. It's interesting to know that we live in this place and there's so much going on around us that I think a lot of us are oblivious to. It's wild. It's wild. I'm infested now. No note sharing, I'll tell. Hi, Sebastian. Sebastian, how are you? The Unsolved Mysteries of Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, Kev, I've looked up some of those. Some of those are wild. Wild. Do you guys remember the young boy that I think was traveling from a party, and he called his parents because he was lost, and his parents tried to meet up with him and find him? And, oh, of course I know who Mr. Bolin is. Absolutely. I follow Mr. Bolin. And his parents are like, hey, put your brights on or whatever in your vehicle, and they can't find him, and the son's walking through this field, and he's like, oh, I can see the town, I'm gonna walk over there, I'll meet you there, and the kid disappears. I don't think so, Ramsey. I don't think so. Hope all is well. Well, hi, Joe. Thank you. Been going down the Tasmanian Tiger wormhole. I should have never started that one. It led me to all sorts of shit. I know. I'm going to get that poster. I'm going to show it to you guys. I promise. Fools, tell them goodbye. We're leaving. Well, we're not leaving.
Just did.
Oh, that's Fools' goodbye. You're still drinking coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my Lord. He's going to be up forever.
Cheers.
Without a trace. Without a trace, Sebastian. Without a trace. DH, hi. Yeah, this kid, I think maybe they found his glasses, and my thought was, did you say I can go live without the crime partner? Miss Rainey. Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, they found. In my thought was maybe he fell into like a water well, but there was nothing out there. They never were able to find him. They found his vehicle, but they never found the kid ever.
There
Never
was
did they
that
ever.
one girl that fell down a well,
Yeah.
like not even a well. It was like a tube in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like folded where one leg was above her head,
You talking about the little girl years ago
like
that they
where they had
rescued?
to like excavate, and she was in there for like 8 days,
Baby something. Yeah, she was
Yeah.
a big national news thing.
and they got her out, and then they thought that because her leg had gone black, they were like, oh, we're gonna have to amputate her leg, and they put her in
Baby Jessica.
a hyperbaric chamber, and then they used pressure and a mass amount of oxygen, and her leg turned pink, or turned red, turned pink, and then came back, and she only lost like 3 toes. Check into hyperbaric chambers.
Oh,
Just
okay.
saying.
We were talking about the kid that disappeared and never.
I'm saying she might be stuck in a pipe. Saying she.
They never found him. I thought it was a water well, but that's just me. She was a baby. This was an actual like 21-year-old young college kid. You've been following it since day one. Chris, I have not. I've been stuck on the e-files.
Was he interested in crime and conspiracy, much like yourself?
I don't think so. He just went to a party and was going home, and he couldn't find his way home, which was weird. He went in the opposite direction. He had to call his parents. He was on the phone with his parents. Hey, come get me. I'm lost. And they're like, what is wrong with you? Stay on the phone with us. And they did. And he's walking in this field because he sees the town lights, and he's like, Dad, just pick me up in town. I'm going to walk to the town, or, the gas station, let's just say. And he's walking, and he's like, oh, gone.
I think I remember this story.
Yeah, completely gone.
Wasn't that years ago?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was quite some time ago, but still. Anyway, I love you. We're still talking 15 minutes later again. Well, I tried to leave, but I have to take notes from me and Tiffany. Okay, we're going for real this time. I love you. You're amazing. Anyone that's new here, I appreciate you. Welcome. This is the banter we like to have. A lot of times, Fools is not in the live streams because he works a lot. So, Sean, this is better.
She can do better. Yes,
This
she
is
can.
better.
No, she absolutely can.
Was he roofied? No, DH, he wasn't. He was not roofied. He was walking from his car because he was lost. He was not drunk. It was not a weirdness. He's on the phone with his parents trying to figure out how to get home. So, anyway. Who are you? What do you do? Banter? Well, Aiden, if you take a look at my channel, you'll see what I do. Anyway. Oh, and we do Rainey's Raves. See all these sticks on the wall? We do raves with fog machines and party lights. And you see back here, if Fools would move out of the way. We got a disco ball back there because we do a thing. Oh, we don't do Newports, but
He asked what I smoke, so I just put
Oh,
it,
I'm
I was
sorry.
Like, Newport.
Anyway, we do Rainey's Rave sometimes too, just to kind of switch it up a little bit. So, all right then. Yes, Aiden. I talk about crime, conspiracies,
There it is.
all the things. She does karaoke. I did do karaoke tonight, Tiff. You missed it. We did. It wasn't as good as I was hoping for myself. But anyway. Working in the refineries, you get training on working the float tanks. Oh, I don't want to hear about that. I can already tell you what's going to happen. I will be at the next Miss Rainey party. Thank you, Chris. I had it on my birthday. So, next Rainey's Rave. Fools, I don't know. Maybe this Saturday. Maybe this Saturday.
It's Swiss. What's up, brother?
Hi, Swiss. How are you? Swiss, I'm just getting off of here. Good night. I know, James. Good night. See, this is how it is. Don't ever do a live stream because people keep you. Okay.
She got mad at me when I was doing that on mine.
I know. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to tell you I love you and you're amazing and you're beautiful.
Stay awesome.
Stay awesome. Stay amazing. If you have to deal with trolls, just let it ride. Sometimes you get angry. Don't do that. Then they win. Anyway, I love you. I'm shutting it down. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Awesome, Swiss. With ghosts like these. It's anomalies. All right, I gotta go. I'm shutting it down. I'm sorry. I gotta go.